Bitcoin is still consolidating sideways with no volatility at all. But the next few days are going to be absolutely huge because I have found some new charts which are exactly indicating what that next Bitcoin move is going to be. So do not get fooled by the Bitcoin price action which we are seeing right now. This is just going to be a massive trap. So we are going to need to be talking about that exactly and much more in today's update video. So can we once again push up the likes back above the 300 likes? That will be absolutely amazing. And as always, let's have a look into that short term. And in that short term, we are seeing no volatility at all. Of course, we are trading inside of a weekend, and usually during the course of the weekend we are just consolidating at around that CME close price, which we are exactly doing at this current moment at around that 97.4k level. Now yes, I do want to be quickly mentioning during the last couple of weekends we did in fact actually see a high amount of volatility, but then during the end of the weekend, just like you can be seeing for example over here, during the end of the weekend we saw an insane amount of volatility. So we could once again high amount of volatility during the end of this weekend. But always we tend to be returning towards that CME close price just after a couple of days. So even if we're going to be seeing a massive dump or a massive pump, we are going to be returning towards our CME close price after a couple of days. That is at least going to be very likely. Anyways, yeah, Bitcoin has been seeing this break towards the upside, outside of this mathematical triangle, outside of this falling wedge pattern. And we have been seeing an ever so slight bounce from off this level of support. At the same time, this bullish divergence starting to play out. But still, we are not really seeing any kind of volatility if we're going to be having a look into our Bollinger Bands indicator and then our Bollinger Bands width. So what is going to be the width of the Bollinger Bands? Well, we can be seeing that right now we are literally trading at almost, an all-time low during this period over here, which is indicating that the Bitcoin price is getting squeezed in and is not seeing any volatility at all right now. So this is going to be the true calm before the storm. We are always seeing a big squeeze before a big move is going to be next. And right now we are seeing the biggest squeeze inside of this period over here. So yeah, like you can be for example seeing over here, we saw a big Bitcoin squeeze, but after that we saw a big Bitcoin move towards the upside. Okay, so it could be once again just happening. This is going to be the Bitcoin calm before the storm. And if you are going to be having a look into this chart, well, this chart might be just exactly telling us what that next Bitcoin move is going to be. Anyways, we'll be talking about that exactly a little bit later. First of all, talking about the Bitcoin liquidity. Well, Bitcoin usually tends to go towards a place where that majority of the liquidity is sitting at. Right now, all of the liquidity is actually piling up on the top side. Why? Because the Bitcoin funding rates are even still trading negative over on Bybit. So majority of the Bitcoin traders are right now opening up short positions while we are literally trading at these high levels of accumulation. If we're going to be having a look into our range, well, we are still actually trading pretty close towards new all-time highs, right? We are not really trading that far from all-time highs. At the same time, Bitcoin traders are literally fearful. They are bearish at this current moment, and whenever others are bearish, we should be bullish. The majority of the Bitcoin traders are right now bearish, and that is usually signaling a good moment to buy. At the same time, the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index also sitting at extremely low levels at this current moment. Bitcoin history is just exactly repeating right now at this current moment as well. But I still want to be saying, alright, this is going to be the most important level of resistance we want to be breaking above for Bitcoin. If we can be breaking above the Bitcoin EMA ribbons, that is going to be the moment where we want to be flipping ultimately very bullish. And that is going to be the moment where I think we're going to be, initiating that next leg towards the upside, that next massive move towards the upside. But until we cannot be breaking above, it's still going to be looking rather a little bit more bearish in that imminent short term. Okay, I do want to be saying this is going to be the most important level of resistance to be breaking above. Anyways, after these 24 hours we are probably going to be seeing a massive move for Bitcoin. Why? Because then the Bitcoin weekend is going to be ending. At the same time, we are seeing this massive squeeze, so a massive move is going to be around the corner. I think it's going to be happening after the weekend, where we are going to be seeing once again an increased amount of volatility again. So anyways, keep your eyes wide open for that. Need to be talking about the Bitcoin liquidity a little bit later, about the global liquidity. Anyways, guys, if you are going to be getting interested in trading yourself right now, make sure to be checking out that first link down below, because with that first link down below, you can be claiming some insane deposit bonuses over on Blofin. Blofin is right now the best exchange with the biggest deposit bonuses. Now, if Blofin is not going to be available in your country, you want to be checking out Bybit, because Bybit is the most regulated exchange, but Blofin is right now the best exchange with the biggest deposit bonuses. Anyways, guys, having a look into this chart. This chart is absolutely interesting in my opinion, because Bitcoin is always moving with a little bit of a lag from the global liquidity. The global liquidity first of all rises towards the upside and then Bitcoin follows. Or the global liquidity falls towards the downside and then after a few months, Bitcoin follows, or after a few months or a couple of weeks, with approximately a 2.5 month lag. So yeah, we have been seeing that the global liquidity has been on a steep decline in the last couple of months. And this is also majorly has been the reason why Bitcoin has been seeing this huge consolidation. But right now, once again, we can be seeing that the global liquidity is starting to pick back up towards the upside. So if this is going to be the start of a reversal for the global liquidity, well, we could be in for a massive next move towards the upside for Bitcoin, just like, for example, we have been seeing over here during this period over here. And I have been saying this massive times already. I think Bitcoin history is about to be repeated from of the previous rally we've been seeing over here. Right now we are just seeing an episode side consolidation, just like we've been seeing the last time. Bitcoin is still going parabolic, and if we're still going to be zooming out, we still have massive price targets sitting above us. Right now we are just seeing the same consolidation, just like we have been seeing over here. We are right now seeing it right over here. So yeah, this chart is just once again exactly indicating what that next Bitcoin move is going to be. Now, do keep in mind, this will be playing out in the next coming weeks to even the next coming months. This is not going to be playing out overnight. This is going to be a longer term chart. In that short term, we can still be seeing a rejection if we're still going to be getting rejected by this EMA ribbon. So do be aware of that. Anyways, if we're still going to be zooming out, I think Ethereum is going to be the massive opportunity right now in this bull market. I'm going to be accumulating as many altcoins right now as possible at this current moment with the Bitcoin dominance breakdown retest, which we're right now getting. Anyways, guys, with that being said, make sure to be following me over on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. Guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.